Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm doing an unboxing from VIP Crossstitch. Let's get started. Okay, so I was contacted by this company to do a review on some of their products. This is mostly a cross-stitch website, and while I do own some cross-stitch, I have never really done it. It's something that I haven't delved into yet. I know my grandmother used to do it, and my mother has done a bit of it, but not something I have done yet. I feel like maybe I don't have the patience yet, but it's something I'm interested in. I just have not done it. On their website, you'll find a lot of cross stitch, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. There were a lot I was interested in, but like I said, I just have not done it yet. So I thought I would look for something that I could review on the channel. So I typed in crochet, and they had a lot of items. They have a lot of sets of hooks. They have a lot of bags. A lot were cute. I had a really hard time deciding which ones I wanted to review. I did end up choosing this because it was the most varied crochet hook set that they had, and it was one I was interested in personally. So it comes in this case, and I thought it was adorable when I opened it from the package. I sort of like giggled and squealed and said, I better knock it off because I need to review this. So it comes in the plastic casing, so it's protected even in the vinyl mailer. So they do a good job with their shipping. So it says crochet for a happier you, and it has flowers and cute all over it. And then it zips open. And you get a ton of stuff. A ton of stuff. I love this middle pouch that has room for your notions. I love that. So it comes with a standard hook size. Let me check the sizes here on the bottom. You can see most of them. It's a B, a 2 mm, a C, 2.5. This one is D, 3.0. This is E, 3.5, F, 4.0, G, 4.5, H, 5.0, I, 5.5, and a J, 6.0. Now I knew going into the set that these were closer to a boy head than Clover or Susan Bates. But I don't have an issue using boy hooks. I just end up usually splitting yarn and slipping stitches with them more often. So I'm going to try that out in just a minute here. I want to look at the rest of the set. This side has steel crochet hooks, and this is actually what caught my eye because I don't have a good steel set of hooks, and these are wooden. So I want to get down in here and get one of these out to look at it. They do have the sizes engraved in them. This one's a 2.75 mm. There's 2.5, 2.25, 2.0, 1.75, 1.5, 1.25, and 1.0 mm. I really like these. I like the wooden end on these because these are really hard to hold. So I really, really wanted those. I thought that would be a good set to have for when I do the smaller threads. This is a clipping scissor. These are 2-stitch markers. So these will hold your stitches if you do knitting. You should recognize these. They can hold your stitches in crochet too if you need to. They're just more used for knitting. And then a gauge measure and a needle hook measure. So that's cool. Very handy. Always use one of those. And then in the middle pouch here we have We have tips for knitting needles. That way your needle ends do not get scuffed up. Stitch markers. These are the tips for the knitting needles. They just slide on to the end of your knitting needle. We have 2 row counters, and those can slide onto knitting needles as well. We got a tape measure in here. We got some cable needles, and then we have some yarn needles there, tapestry needles. So I wanted to compare this to what I'm pretty sure is a boy hook. Where is it over here? I got it in a magazine. It was a Bella Coco hook. Here it is. So I got this in a magazine. I'm pretty sure her hooks are boy, although I'm not 100%. This is a 5mm, so I'll grab the 5mm, which is blue. I really like the handles on this set. I love this grip here. That's nice. Don't know if that would be, yeah, I guess that would probably work for pencil holders as well. But I'm more of a knife grip. Well, let's compare the two heads here. Yeah, they're very, very similar. I really like the handles on these a lot. So I think this is more of a boy hook head. This is a Susan Bates, so that you can see the difference. Big difference there. This is a Clover in a hybrid case here from Hobby Lobby. So it looks to lean more on the boy side to me. So I'm going to give that one a try and then tell you what I think about it. I need to find some yarn here. Really nice set. So this set on their website is $22.13, which I think is a good deal, considering the ergonomic handles and the quality steel hooks for sure. You're essentially getting each set for $10 and then some extra goodies. They do have a special going on right now for Black Friday. They have percentages off depending on what you buy, so you could take advantage of that. And then I'll give you a code at the end of my video to use anytime when it's not Black Friday. You can use it whenever. I know a lot of us probably have already spent our money. Today is Sunday. So if you want to wait and use my code, you can get 5% off. So I'm going to give this a try and grab some yarn. Okay, grab some Premier Just Yarn Tweed. This is in the color Grey Tweed. Set this aside. It's a very nice case. It feels like plastic, but it has a bit of texture to it, so it's not just a smooth plastic. Grab some yarn here. Yeah, I like the grip on these a lot. This would make a great gift too if you don't know someone's preference on hooks. This is a nice starting set. Even for somebody who has been crocheting for a while, because you can see I'm fine using the boy, even though typically I use Clover more. I actually learned how to crochet on a boy hook, and I used it for years. The reason why I quit using them is because the more I crocheted, the faster I became, and then I started sort of slightly changing the way I held things, and that ended up having me lose loops on the hook when I started going faster. So I would seek out other crochet hooks. I thought it was the crochet hooks. Really it was just me changing the way I crochet. The hooks are fine, and as you can see, I have no problem using them. I just prefer clover, which is not to say everything else is garbage, because clearly without Boy I probably would have not learned. They were the most affordable and available for me to use. So, but we're talking a lot of years ago. 2004, 2005, I was really relearning how to crochet, because I did learn when I was 13 from my grandmother. I will be having a video coming up that I will talk a lot about that and create a project. So this hook is very nice. I actually really like the handles. These back bumps give you extra grip. You can see that? They actually come out from the hook. These are fairly flat, so you don't really feel them. But these back ones bump out, and that actually helps you to grip. I like that a lot. That is just genius. This is a really nice hook set here. I'm not having any issues with drag on the hook. They are metal, and metal tends to be smoother. This is just worsted weight yarn. It's acrylic. So I will have to give these a try today while I am crocheting, relaxing today, and see how I do with these, because it is always really nice to have options as far as hook sets. I'm always looking for something to take along with me, so I don't have to have something set in mind like a to-go bag that I already have a project in. I love just throwing a ball of yarn in a bag with a hook set like this, and if I need to or want to, wherever I'm at, work on whatever my brain comes up with. I love doing that. So to-go hook set is one of my favorite things to look for. I adore crochet sets that have their own pouches. And I especially love ones that are super affordable like this, that you don't have to worry about losing them. Comfort wise, this is so very nice. This handle is very nice. It is not sticky. It is very grippable. It doesn't have a texture like the Hobby Lobby ones. They're very tacky. These newer Hobby Lobby ones, they can end up being really tacky as far as things sticking to it. I don't really have a problem with them because I use them so much that I have kind of worn that off. But this is a nice smooth grip here, and it has grips on the back for your finger. It is not moving in there, so it's set really nice in the gripper. So I am very pleasantly surprised by this. Usually these hooks tend to not be my favorite in the sets that are really affordable like this. But this is a good quality hook here. I really enjoy the handle. It is just amazing. So I'm making nothing. I'm just doing double crochets. just to see how the hook feels, and I really like it. I really like it. I want to keep using it. I like the colors of the hooks as well. You got a complete rainbow here. Very beautiful. All the hooks have the same style grip on them. They're a good size. They're not too small. You can tell that they put some thought into making these because they're not small like Clover. Clover to me are getting too small. That's why I started seeking out other handles. The width on the Clover hook is much smaller than these. These have more substance to them. They're wider. They got the grip here. Yeah, these are very nice. I like them a lot. And I love these extra bumps. That helps. Very good thought process went into making these hooks. Oh, I forgot to show how they fit in my hand. So this is how I would be holding it if I'm crocheting. And you can see it extends over my hand just a smidge here. And I have larger hands. So if you have smaller hands than I do, this is going to extend further over on your hand as well. It's a good size. Comparing to a Clover hook, holding a Clover hook, it's very, very, very similar. Just a bit longer, as you can see. This is closer to where I would grip. So we're looking really close, just a smidge longer than Clover though. Just ever so slightly longer. Tuck in millimeters there. Really, really slight. But it has more thickness to it, more girth to it, so it is more comfortable to me. Anyway, I just wanted to add that in. And the bamboo hooks, I won't give a shot today just because I do not have any crochet thread around me. I mean, I guess I could do sock yarn, since that is very similar to thread weight. This one. This is a 2.5. Those are very smooth. I like that as well because usually these are just tiny sticks, and that's mostly why I don't use them, is because they are too small. I know Clover sells a set of the steel hooks, but I never wanted to invest in that just because I don't use them enough to put that kind of money into it. Let me see if I have sock yarn over here. You know, I do have some Yunky Monkey, and this is pretty small yarn. This stuff is amazing. If you have never heard of Yunky Monkey, you need to get on it. This is bamboo and cotton yarn. I don't know what the percentages is. 70% bamboo, 30% cotton. This stuff is amazing. It says it's light worsted, but it is so a lot lighter than that. I would say it's probably a 2. It is great yarn. I have done a review on this yarn before. I believe it might have been, I should do another review on it, but I believe this yarn might have been featured in Supporting Smaller Channels is what it was. Darla was doing that series, and I did a couple. I did one of her designs actually using this yarn. This yarn is small. So let me give it a try with the bamboo hooks, and this is a 2.5. I think that should be okay with this yarn. I used to work with crochet thread a lot. I actually made my mother-in-law's bowling team necklaces one year for their end of the year celebration. I made so many necklaces. It must have been 30 to 50 necklaces that year. It was Lisa Gentry design. I loved making them and putting beads and charms on them. They were beautiful. This yarn is splitty because it's bamboo. Yeah, this is a nice hook. I like the stability of the bamboo handle. Obviously, you take more care in your stitches because of the smaller yarn, but yeah, this is much easier to do than the tiny, tiny little handles that you usually get with steel hooks. This is not the exact ideal yarn for this, but mercerized cotton is much better with steel hooks. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. So, yeah, I'm going to put the hook back in here. Talk a little bit more about them. They were very generous to reach out to me, send this set to me for free. I love reviewing items for you, and I especially love it when they're free. I mean, who can beat that, right? So go to their website. It is VIPCrossstitch.com. I will link them in the description below. You can get 5% off anytime with code SPIFFY05, and I will also put that in the description. I will put it across the screen here too, if I can remember, so you can get 5% off of anything you buy. They do have a lot of cross stitch. They do have quite a few crochet hook sets, so keep that in mind. It's not just cross stitch, even though their website says cross stitch in it. The set here is $22.13. I do know that they ship, I'm pretty sure they ship worldwide, and you get free shipping over $50, and this puts you almost halfway to $50. Their cross stitch is so affordable. There are such cute designs on there. I want to do them because they are so cute and they look way easier than what my grandma used to do. Even if you have hook sets for you and you're not interested in looking to purchase anything for yourself, possibly get this for somebody that you know that is a crocheter, or somebody that you know that is interested in crocheting, because this is a great set. What was it? It was shipped November 10th. I received it about 15 or so days after that. So it is made in China, and I mean, that's not bad mailing time. I have had things take that long here in the US, so 15 days is pretty reasonable in my opinion, and that's what it says their shipping time is on their website as well. So go take a look at their website. I do think it is worth the $22. You're getting 2 complete crochet hook sets and extras. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed reviewing these hooks, and I will enjoy using them a lot today, just to see how I do with them, see how I do with the boy style, because I don't typically use that, but I really enjoyed using these today for you. So I'm gonna use them all day today, and maybe they'll be my go-to to throw in a bag and take with me. It does look like for Black Friday they're having an extra discount, which is 8% off, an extra 8% off automatic discount. So go take a look at their website. Maybe there's something that you can't live without, and get some gifts out of the way in the process. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you, VIP Crossstitch, for sending me the set so I can review it. I love it, and I appreciate it. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching.